Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Iceberg video, and today is episode 6, and also the last episode on the music iceberg. The last tier is tier 7, and this one was very hard to get information on, but I think I did pretty well, and I only missed out one of them, which was good in my books. I've really enjoyed doing this series, so if you want to see more like it, then give it a like. Also, there is a poll in the description for what the next iceberg will be. And also, Q&A will be happening in about a week's time from when this video gets released. I've already told you in the other videos how to enter, this is just a reminder. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the last episode of the music iceberg. Okay, first we have Raijo Pami, also known as Pavi and Steen Guru. He's also been in a group called the Puke Eaters and a band called Musan Nai Symptonus 1960. I have no idea how to pronounce that, that is a long word. He only has 4 releases, including 2 albums, and them albums are called Christmas in Prison and Dreaming of Being a Tampon. Okay, next we have Edith Bunker's Demonized Vomit Insurance. I looked into this, and Edith Bunker is a fictional character on the 1970s sitcom All in the Family. I'm not quite sure what the relation is, but cool name. There is only one member who is called Brent Field. He has 14 releases, including 5 albums, and they are noise and experimental. As I said at the beginning, this is about as much information as I could get on all of them, but it's better than nothing. Next on the list we have Vxx Kxx, also known as Vxx Kxx. They have 2 releases, including 1 album, and they are noise and power electronics. Also, it's probably worth saying that there are a lot of photos for these bands, but I would say not many of them I can use. So this is the only one that I could find for this band. And also, as I say in every video, if you have any extra information on any of these, feel free to put it in the comments below. Although, towards the end of the series, it's very rare that people would actually know anything more than what is on the internet.
What is this supposed to do? Just a mild centered, just a mild centered, just a mild centered, just a mild centered. We don't need to be mild centered. We don't need to be mild centered. We need for hate now. We need for hate now. For love now. For love now. For love now. I love you, 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 love you. There are people who will fight you, David.
Okay, next we have Dead Body Love, also known as Gabrielle Gulini. Gulini? Yep, that's how you say it. They have 40 releases, including 26 albums, and a lot of their albums were on Slaughter Records I saw, which, as I mentioned in an earlier video, is owned by Vxx Kxx. He also had a collaborative album with Vxx Kxx, which I saw. So that was cool to see, especially because I've learned a lot more about the noise scene now, seeing like familiar record labels and artists. Next we have a band called Raijo Pami, and they were formed in 2006 by Jesse Killen and David Decomer. They are experimental and noise, and they have 30 releases, including 11 albums. This was another one of the bands where I could hardly use any photos, but I think I did well to get 3 out of the out of the 30. This next one is the only one which I didn't find any information on in this, and it is called Suicidal Maestros. Yep, pretty sure it's pronounced like that, but I couldn't find anything. I looked for a good amount of time on all of the like underground, lesser known music sites I could, and I couldn't find anything. So if anyone knows anything about this artist, then please leave it in the comments below. Next, we have Fecal Love, also known as Nicola Vxx. He's a noise artist who runs the Italian branch of Turd Kid Animal. Fecal Love has 96 releases, including 45 albums, and is mainly known as a noise artist. Also, the name is one word, as in Fecal Love, and there's not two L's. I thought that was kind of cool, because it's like combined. Isn't a very nice word, combined with love, but I still thought it was pretty cool.
They've been walking in dog shit all day. Yeah. Dog shit all day.
Next, we have 12-year-old proud parent. Also, what is it with these lower tiers and children? I think that's why they're in the lower tiers, but still very, very disturbing. It is two people, Richard Ramirez and George Proctor, and they are a harsh noise collaboration active from 2007 to 2010. This was the only artist which I couldn't find any music on. I searched literally everywhere again, and either they just didn't exist, or there was no like previews. The only way to listen to them was to like buy a cassette or something. So sadly, no music for this one, but if anyone knows where to find any, please leave it in the comments below. Okay, on to the next one. This next one is Crippling Self-Doubt, and oh my god, when I saw this discography page, I nearly cried. It actually had a description that was longer than a sentence. Oh my god, it was amazing. So it's run by a guy called Scott Dryman, and here is what he has to say about his project. This is the soundtrack to the never-ending failure that is your shitty life. Part self-help for the helpless, part narcissistic sermons in self-betterment. This is a reflection of a poisoned, sick society, and the music's for its funeral. Crippling Self-Doubt, The End of My Rope, and Beyond the End of My Rope is Scott Dryman's expressive personal journey through failed relationships, self-loathing, and his never-ending failure, train wreck of a life. During the creation of both these bodies of work, Scott suffered daily with feelings of rejection, personal loss, soul-crushing depression, and felt inadequate in every way. Raw, honest, and emotionally draining, the listener will be dragged to the bottom, forced to see a reality few would be willing to accept. After this, you can never go back. You will not be the same person you were before. You will see crippling self-doubt as the inside of you, and it is inside of me. He has 8 releases, including 5 albums.
Yeah. Give me any privacy? Gosh. Fine, you caught me. Are you happy? I was masturbating. You're not the only one that she thinks it's hard for. What do you want me to do?
And finally, we have Albert Fish is My Hero. And if you don't know who Albert Fish is, basically he was an American serial killer, child rapist, and a cannibal. He was also known as the Grey Man, the Werewolf of Wisteria, and the Brooklyn Vampire. He once boasted that he had children in every state, and one time he stated that his number of victims was about 100. However, it is not known whether or not he was referring to rapes, cannibalization, nor is it known if the statement was truthful. Okay, now on to the musical artist. They say that they are a deprived noise artist and operator of the record label Dumping Ground Records and Life is Easy. They have also been known as A Machine Called Orgasm, Anthony Shaw, Brooklyn Spirit, Burial Ground, Cold Comfort, and many more.
Prostitute from the age of 14, he had a long history of neglect and sexual abuse. He was born in 1956 in Troy, Michigan. 3 months later, she was abandoned by her mother. In 1963, her father committed suicide in prison. He was serving a sentence for sodomizing a 7-year-old child.
And that is it. The iceberg is now complete. It would have been nice to end it on a more of a happy note, but obviously that was just not going to happen. But either way, I really enjoyed making this series. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. As I said, leave a like and subscribe if you want more iceberg videos. Also, poll in the description for the next iceberg video. And also Q&A, all caps Q&A, then your question in the comments. I'll be doing it in a few weeks. I have also, at the time of recording this, only got the last episode to make on the website one. I have made all of these videos in a short amount of time because I'm going to have like a break for 2 weeks, but then I'm going to come back and do whatever iceberg was voted. And I'm also going to do the Q&A. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I really enjoyed making it. Give a subscribe if you liked it, and also a like. Comment in this video here what was your favourite artist and if you actually listened to any of these. But that is going to have to be it from me, and I will see you in the next one. Stay spooky.